How you guys doing? I'm just going to go over a quick updates about my day, and then we'll get into some of the benefits of sea moss. So I woke up really great, had my sea moss with some oatmeal. I had my snack time. I ate some yogurt. Lunchtime, we went ahead and did my last kebab I had that was really good with some greens. My next snack time, I did a cheese stick, and then dinner time, I made a chopped salad, which was amazing. And if I did post a video on my chopped salad and how I made it. So if you haven't yet watched that video, please go back and watch me making my chopped salad and how amazing it looked and how great it tasted. We did go ahead and hit 12,071 steps today. So I was able to get the steps in by walking on my breaks. Short walks, really couldn't get much in on my two 15-minute breaks and then an hour break that I had. But all in all, went on a walk after work. I have gotten 12,000 steps in for the day. So that's amazing. Trying to speed this up so I can get to the sea moss benefits so the video is not too long. I did have cravings today. Had a lot of cravings. I wanted chips. I wanted ice cream. A lot of junk cravings. I did have those cravings today, and I did not come to those cravings. I didn't subdue to those cravings. I did not take on those cravings. I held off. And a lot of that is because of you guys. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I really feel like I owe it to you guys who are coming back to watch my videos to not F up. And I'm trying to do it really for you guys and for myself. And I appreciate y'all coming back and watching our videos and keeping me engaged to lose this weight. Because once again, losing never felt this good. I'm so ready to lose. Okay. Also, I am getting some shirts made, not merch shirts for people to go out and try to buy shirts for me. We not even there yet. We ain't got that many people watching these videos. We ain't got that many subscribers. If you want a shirt, you can let me know, and I can see what I can do to get you one. But right now, I'm just trying to get some shirts made, so that's what I wear when I'm doing my videos. And I got them small, too. I asked for, I believe, a 5XLT. That way, I got to get into them, because right now, I don't wear a 5XLT. So we're going to talk about our sea moss. I have my sea moss. I put it in a glass cup today so we can kind of see. Y'all see it? Y'all can see some stuff floating around in there, right? So that's our sea moss. So first off, I want to let you guys know I am not a doctor. What I say is not law. What I say is not the end-all be-all. You may find conflicting information about sea moss. This is what I believe. My videos was never to promote sea moss. My videos were to promote uplifting, health, healing, and motivation, and me trying to lose weight. That's what we're promoting. It was never to promote sea moss. But I have had some people ask me about sea moss and the benefits of sea moss and wanted to see me make a video about it. So I'm doing that now. We're going to go ahead and go over some of the benefits of sea moss. First off, sea moss has 92 out of 102 minerals that your body needs. Did y'all hear me? I said 92 out of 102 of the minerals that our body needs. And sea moss has that. Okay. That's not, I will say this. Once again, I'm not a doctor. What I say is not end all be all, but that's a fact. You can say that I said it. It is a fact. 92 out of 102 minerals that our body needs. Now, I have here on my laptop right in front of me here, because I'm not, to be honest, I'm not good at trying to remember everything I've learned and saying it out there. I'm new to this whole YouTube game, so bear with me. This has 10 of the reasons when I was looking up sea moss, why I decided to go with it. So other people may have different reasons. Other people may think that these minerals aren't that serious for me to go out and buy sea moss, but it has the minerals in it that I thought that would help me out. And one of the recurring theme you'll see in not a lot, but some of them, most of them, maybe half of them at least, you'll see that it has a lot to do about metabolism in these minerals and how it helps your metabolism. I don't know why I'm doing Obama. You see that finger that I don't know why I don't know. Maybe it's you guys as the videos turn me into a different gentleman. But so we're going to go over those. Once again, I'm not a doctor. This is what I believe. You may find conflicting information on the internet, but this is what I believe, and this is why I chose it. Once again, I am not a doctor. My videos was never to promote CMOS. It was to promote uplifting, healing, health, and motivation. That's what the video was about. But because you guys asked for it, I'm going to try to go ahead and give you guys the information that I have written on my tablet from a while ago when I was doing my research on CMOS. So as far as these are just the minerals and what the minerals do for you. And these minerals are found in CMOS. So the first one here is calcium. Okay. Now we all know what calcium is. Okay. Everybody know what calcium is. Everybody know they're supposed to get their calcium in. But calcium is one of the most important minerals of the human body. It helps form and maintains healthy teeth and bones. We all know that. A proper level of calcium in the body over a lifetime can help prevent osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a bone disease. I believe is when your bones start to weak, and I think they become degenerative and start to break easily, I believe. Also, iodine. Now, iodine is, to me, it was one of the biggest reasons out of these list of minerals I chose to go with CMOS. So iodine is a mineral found in some foods. The body needs iodine to make thyroid hormones. These hormones control the body's metabolism. Once again, the key word metabolism is when you're a big guy like myself, trying to restart your metabolism is a big deal. Because that's a lot of times, a lot of people feel like we just big guys or big gals, we just overeat. And sometimes we're not really eating much different plates than what somebody else may eat. Is that because we've gotten this way, though, our metabolism has slowed down and we got to kickstart that metabolism again. So it controls the body's metabolism and many other important functions. The body also needs thyroid hormones for proper bone and brain development during pregnancy and infancy. Now, as far as that part, obviously, I didn't got somebody pregnant, but I don't carry no babies. But it is good for those reasons as well. Iron is another important one. Iron is important because it is a component of hemoglobin, and iron helps the red blood cells. I'm trying not to look at this and look at it, but I know iron helps with the red blood cells carrying oxygen from your lungs to transport it through your body. So I'm reading this here verbatim from what I looked up when I was getting into my CMOS thing about a month ago. It says hemoglobin represents about 2/3 of the body's iron. If you don't have enough iron, your body can't make enough healthy oxygen carrying red blood cells. So it makes sense. It makes sense in a sense of you want to have healthy blood that carries your healthy oxygen to your body, to your other parts of your body. It makes sense if you're carrying from here. And a lot of that is, if you think about what's going on with the coronavirus right now, once again, not a doctor, is really affecting the respiratory system. So if it's going to help carry healthy red blood cell, help the red blood cells carry healthy oxygen from the lungs to the rest of your body, in my opinion, I took that as I would assume it would help with any coronavirus related symptoms. Now, once again, I'm not a doctor. This is my opinion. Once again, this is for reasons why I am taking CMOS. The next one is by magnesium. So magnesium helps maintain a normal nerve and muscle function. It supports a healthy immune system. So right now, especially in times right now, everybody wants to make sure that their immune system is good, and I do too. And that's one of the reasons I got on this kick, because one, black people and people with pre-existing conditions, mainly because black people, we have a lot of pre-existing conditions, we are being affected the most by the coronavirus. So I was like, well, I need to change, because some of this pre-existing conditions I may have, I'm putting on myself. So let me fix those. And I wanted to get up my immune system as healthy as I can. And there's another common thread when it's taking CMOS and the minerals you'll find at promoting immune system health. So that's another reason. Also, when it comes to magnesium. Now, I will say this. When it comes to magnesium, this is stuff I found and people have told me about it. I did try to look this up, but I did not find any concrete, solid evidence on this. But because I believed it when I got the information from the people who was telling me about sea moss, and I believed in what they were telling me, I left it in my notes so I can go over it with you guys. And it shows here, it keeps the heartbeat steady and helps bones remain strong. And the part that I did not see the information on was as far as keeping the heartbeat steady. I did not see any information online when I tried to do my own research that what am I trying to say? That solidified that information. But I believed in the people that was telling me that, so that's why I'm telling you guys that same information. Also, it also helps adjust blood glucose levels. So, and it aids in the production of energy. Now, I am not diabetic. I have been told I was pre-diabetic. But given my size, diabetes can creep up on me at any time. So keeping my blood glucose levels adjusted appropriately by getting this mineral that my body needs, which is magnesium, is what we're speaking of right now, is another reason why I decided to go with it. The other one we have is magnesium. Okay. Now, magnesium is a small reason here. It's one of the small reasons because we only need a small amount of magnesium. Okay. But I'm going to read this here again. Magnesium contributes to many bodily functions, including the metabolism of amino acids. Once again, there's that key word again for me, which was metabolism. I want to speed this thing up so we can drop this weight. But including metabolism of amino acids, cholesterol, which I do have high cholesterol, glucose, another key word, and carbohydrates. It also plays a role in bone formation and reducing inflammation. Reducing inflammation for me is huge because I have a really bad back. I have arthritis in my back. And sometimes between my vertebrae, I get inflammation, which caused me to be in a lot of pain. So reducing the inflammation was really big for me. Also, along with the metabolism, the glucose, the cholesterol, help leveling those things out is one of those reasons why I decided to take sea moss. Also, potassium. Potassium is another one we all know about. But it's just another reason why I decided to take this, because the sea moss is giving me things that I need without me having to go out and try to figure out all these different things that have these minerals in it. This is an all natural, safe way, in my opinion, not a doctor. This is what I believe. This is an all natural, safe way to take these minerals and not having to go out and buy different mineral supplements or trying to find different foods to get it all in, when I can take a nice, healthy, safe sea moss that gives me these minerals. So potassium, I'm just going to read what potassium does for our body, because a lot of us know we need potassium, but we don't know why. A lot of us just say, you need it for cramps, which is true. If you may need potassium in water if you're cramping up a lot. But potassium is one of the most important minerals for our body. And this is because it helps regulate the fluid balance, muscle contraction, the cramps we were talking about, and nerve signals, also could be from cramps. Was a high potassium diet may help reduce blood pressure and water retention, protect against strokes, and prevention of osteoporosis and kidney stones. Once again, I'm not a doctor because I know we touched on strokes, but someone like me who's had a history of people in their family having strokes, when I see that, it puts me into a mindset of like, well, I don't want to get a stroke. What has helped me? And potassium, I'm getting potassium through my sea moss and making sure I'm getting enough of it. Also, kidney stones. Kidney stones, I've known some people that I heard that it is terrible, but I know I wasn't drinking a lot of water. And you never know what may fall into them kidneys and cause you to get kidney stones. And I heard you don't want no problems with that. And I don't. So that's why, once again, these minerals is why I am choosing to take sea moss. And next, we're going to go over to sodium. Now, sodium, I'm not going to lie. When I looked this up, I was like, sodium? I don't want no sodium. I got high blood pressure. Like, why would I want extra sodium? But the thing is, we actually need sodium. Now, sometimes the way our body processes it may be different. Are we maybe just getting too much sodium in our body to that is causing our blood pressure to be high? But in the right amount dose, this sodium is good because it's an essential electrolyte that helps maintain the balance of water in and around your cells. It is important for proper muscle and nerve function. It helps maintain stable blood pressure levels. So obviously, like I said, I have high blood pressure. Me seeing that, me already watching my salt intake from food and taking my sea moss makes me believe that I am getting the right amount of sodium into my diet without increasing my blood pressure. Something else that because we're on the blood pressure topic, I stopped taking my blood pressure medicine probably a month and a half ago. I was taking lisinopril. I was taking Bistolic. I stopped taking that before I stopped taking sea moss because of some information I read about those medicines and coronavirus. And it's not so much, a lot of times, what I read, once again, I'm not a doctor, is sometimes the virus itself, it's a particular chemical that's in the medicine that is causing the virus to attach more to you, because it's caused. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what it is, but it's something that causes those things that grow in your body where the virus is attaching to. I think it's like the RNA or something like that. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. So that's why I stopped taking it. So tomorrow I do have a blood pressure cuff coming tomorrow, and I'm going to start tracking my blood pressure, and I'm going to share just so we can all see, hey, I stopped taking my blood pressure medicine. I've started taking sea moss. Is it any correlation or is it not? Because we'll know because I'll be able to check my blood pressure myself. Okay, and sulfur. Sulfur is present in all living tissue. Now listen to this part. It is the third most abundant mineral in the human body. So we need that. And we're getting it from our sea moss. It is the third most abundant mineral in the human body. I mean, that's self-explanatory. So now you also see some things on sulfur that may say may not be that big of a deal, far as we're probably getting enough. But sulfur seems to have some antibacterial effects against the bacteria that causes acne. Now, I personally do not have acne problem. But once in a while, I get the occasional pimple, and I'm like, where'd that come from? So I wanted to get that. Now, here's the next part here is why I take it. It also may help promote the loosening of shedding of skin. This is believed to help treat skin conditions such as dermatitis or acne. Now, I don't have those particular skin conditions, but I do have eczema. Not very bad, but I get it on my hands really bad, and it is terrible. Hands get really cracky, and it becomes painful. Really, it does. So that's one of the reasons why I chose sea moss, because it had sulfur in it, and I believe that it could potentially help me with my eczema. Zinc. Now, a lot of us, we've heard a lot about zinc. If you haven't, I'm going to tell you what zinc is. Zinc is needed for the body's defensive immune system to properly work. Now, zinc is something that you can look up. You're probably going to find the same information that I'm finding. There's not going to be any really disputes to that. Once again, given the current climate that we're in, I believe that we need things that's going to help our immune system, and zinc does that for us. I've actually heard doctors, medical doctors, not just doctors like spiritual doctors or I don't want to disrespect them, so I don't want to say it wrong, but doctors who like herbalistic doctors talk about. But I've heard actual medical doctors talk about the importance of zinc. So zinc, it also plays a role in cell division, cell growth, wound healing, and the breakdown of carbohydrates. Once again, it's another thing that we want to have broken down in our body, because carbs aren't good for us, and we're getting a lot of them in. If we get something to break them down, that will be beneficial to us. Now, these were the 10 reasons, the 10 minerals on why I chose sea moss: calcium, iodine, iron, magnesium, manganese, potassium, sodium, sulfur, zinc. Oh, forgot one. I may be pronouncing this wrong, but it's phosphorus. Once again, I got this information, and these are the things I looked up. So what's important to me may not be important to you. Also, again, the formation of bones. It's good to have phosphorus. It plays an important role in how the body uses carbs. Hey, Dash, go. Plays an important role. Where I'm at, dog threw me off. Okay, it also plays important roles in the use of carbohydrates and fats, and using those appropriately. Because sometimes, you know, your body may take certain things that you consume and put it where it's not supposed to do, not where it's supposed to go. So having something in there that can potentially help manage those items and get them where they're supposed to be, and making sure your body is using them correctly, like burning up them carbs for the energy, and then you can start burning up that fat for energy. Because a lot of people don't know that you need fat to lose weight. A lot of people don't know that, but you also need fat. So if you got a lot of carbs in your body and they're just burning carbs, you're not necessarily burning your fat. So you want to go ahead and get some of that. Get some sea moss, in my opinion, so you can start burning up them carbohydrates if your body's not burning them in a way that you would like it to. And a lot of that too can also, without sea moss, can be controlled with the food that you intake. Let's see here. Okay. It's also needed for the body to make protein for the growth, maintenance, and repair of cells and tissue. So from what I do know about the little bit of medical stuff I do know, when a lot of times when you're sick, or maybe even if you get like a serious sickness where you may have cancer, a lot of that comes from a certain problem with your cells. So we want to make sure that we can get the cells repaired, and we can get that taken care of. So this is why I chose it. Now I know this video is long, and I know there's a lot of me looking down and I'm reading directly off of here, but this is why I took sea moss. This should probably be, I probably won't make too many more of these type of videos, because frankly I'm not that great at it. We'll just be honest here. But I just wanted to give you guys a list on why I took sea moss and why I believe it's beneficial. But please understand that my video, for me at least, it was never to promote sea moss. Now, if you feel like you can want to get some sea moss and you just wanted to know more about it, if I helped you out, I appreciate it. If I didn't, please do some research on your own. But once again, my video was never to promote sea moss. It was to promote me losing my weight, trying to motivate somebody else, trying to uplift somebody else, healing myself, and getting my health together, and getting other people's health together. But I appreciate y'all watching my videos, especially if you stuck around for this video. I have much love and respect for you, because this is a long video, and I'll be honest, I do not watch videos on YouTube that is this long. But I just wanted to go over there, read some of the things that I've had. I don't know if you guys can see this. Nah, it's all white screen to y'all. Okay, read some things that I've had saved in my tablet. And the reason why I didn't do the video sooner is because I wanted to be able to go over this without looking at my tablet, but I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't learn it and like blah, 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 and spit it out to y'all. So I figured I'll just read it. That's the best that I would say that's the best that I can do when it comes to this. But I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all watching. Once again, I hope I was able to educate y'all a little bit on what sea moss does. I mean, I've only went over 10 of the minerals, and there's 92 of them. So obviously it's just a small amount of what I'm educating you guys on. But our body needs 102 minerals. Sea moss has 92. I went over 10 that was important to me, and why I particularly take sea moss myself. But if you didn't get the information you were looking for, I would advise you to go ahead and do some research and see if you can find that information you're looking for. If you don't take sea moss, it wouldn't hurt my feelings, because I don't sell sea moss. I'm not necessarily promoting sea moss. I am promoting us getting better as a people and getting healthier. And I know there's other people out there just like me who need some type of motivation. And you guys are my motivation, and I'm hoping that I am motivating you. And people are going to see these videos and get motivated and maybe change their life. And I believe that it is easier to look at somebody that looks more like you from a weight perspective and see them go through it and lose the weight versus looking at somebody who's already in nice shape, looks great, and telling you what to do to lose it. But if you can look at someone else that's big like you, or if you just watching my videos because you think I'm handsome, no, I'm just playing. But if you can look at just if someone else can look at this video that's big or need to be helped, they can look at me and be like, you know what, this guy's doing it, and he's telling us how he's doing it. My way is not the best way. I'm pretty sure. I think some days I'm probably not getting enough calories in. Like today, I probably don't feel like I did from far as a standpoint of what I eat. But what I can say to you is I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry at this time at all. I had my cravings today, but I am not hungry at all. So once again, I know this is a very long video, 26 minutes, man. It's probably gonna get to 27, 28 the way I talk. But I appreciate you guys watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Look into sea moss. I hope I gave you a couple of things about sea moss as far as the minerals that's in it that makes you feel like it's good. Even if I gave you information and you feel like sea moss is a good thing for you to take, please do your own research, because I am not a doctor. The things that I have researched is things that I have seen online, things that people who have taken sea moss or are selling sea moss. And to be honest, if you're selling something, you're doing it for a profit, and your opinion on it may be skewed. But I've also spoke with people who just take sea moss and don't sell it. So please go ahead and do your own research. I hope my video was informative enough for maybe at least for you to think like, let me look into it and let me think about it. So I appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe.